capital of India, you would find jazz, people having a jazz music to, all kind of cuisines, you're looking at everything is available, spa, retreats, destination, which is why Bengaluru has been ranked as the most dynamic city in India, and it's a #1 preferred destination for the expats. So what I would want is, please save the date, Invest Karnataka 2022 Global Investors Meet. We are looking at number of plenary sessions, tech-driven special events, cultural shows, local food experience, startup pitch sessions, B2G meetings, networking, and much more, and local crafts and to showcase to all of you. When we are gathered here, in a kind of, what I want to bring before you, that Karnataka is a microcosm of all the nations and the people of India. And it represents, we are as global as the audience present here today. Welcome to Karnataka.
Thank you, madam. That was indeed an excellent presentation. It's like the shining star right now. When you see that, I think everybody wants to move to Karnataka. And now to have someone speak to you on how industry settles in the state. The industry speak on investment experience in Karnataka. And for this, I'd like to invite Mr. Kamal Bali, President and Managing Director, Volvo Group India, to address us, please.
Good evening, Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Baswaraj Bommai, Dr. Murugesh Nirani, Honorable Minister of Industries, Government of Karnataka, the Chief Secretary, Mr. Ravi Kumar, Additional Chief Secretary, Dr. Ramana Reddy, Dr. Shiv Sankar, Ms. Gunjan Krishna, Mr. Shiv Kumar, Managing Director, Karnataka Udyog Mitra, Excellencies, diplomats, friends from industry and from media. I think that was a very, very compelling presentation by the Commissioner, and I think we have to give her a big hand for that. Yeah. Well, if one characterizes oneself as an institution that is innovative, that adopts emerging technologies to be sustainable and competitive, or creates a culture that is young, progressive and global, and be part of a professional and collaborative ecosystem where authorities, industry, peers, research bodies and customers all come together, then I would dare say it's Karnataka, the place you're all looking out for. So that's my comment and experience of last 20 years being in Karnataka. For today, not only Karnataka is amongst the top states, as the Commissioner mentioned, that attracts the highest FDIs, it is also the fourth largest technology cluster in the world. The third startup hub of the world, the number one ranked state in Innovation Index, where 400 of the 500 Fortune companies are located. Karnataka's contribution to the nation far outweighs its share of country's population. A state that is known for its talent pool and open culture, an aspect that permeates across the industry, the government, the workers, and the civic society. It leads in several manufacturing segments, as was listed in the presentation, including emerging sectors across IT, aerospace, defense, biotech, medical, electromobility, as well as it's setting the future of the automotive sector. Indeed, Karnataka is amongst the top states in industrial growth that is marked by a highly accessible government and state leadership, together with a rich ecosystem of the industry, academia, and research institutions. For Volvo Group, while India is our home market, Karnataka has been our home base. We set base in Bangalore in 1998 as the very first 100% subsidiary of a global commercial vehicles manufacturer in India. Right from the day one, when we were housed in a hotel room, to today, when we have 3 factories in Bangalore, the second largest R&D operations for Volvo Group in the world, the second largest digital and IT site. Our experience has been highly satisfying and inspiring, and that has led to employ 3,000 people directly and thousands of people indirectly. And it all started because of excellent cooperation with authorities, from registering ourselves as a company to setting up a Volvo truck factory. It took us a record 13 months for the first vehicle to roll out. We received excellent support and cooperation throughout the entire process of acquiring land to the final approvals to start operations. And this support has only improved over the last few years. A recent example, as you all know, has been during the pandemic period. As you know, the last 2 years has witnessed critical disruptions to business. However, all through this period, we had an excellent communication channel with the government, and not a single day we had to stop our essential operations. We continued in order to ensure that there is business continuity for our customers, as well as safety and well-being of our employees. Going forward, we are convinced that the future is all about collaboration, sustainability, technology and innovation, and Karnataka is just the ideal location for all those boxes to be ticked. I don't think you have a state which can tick all these boxes of future success story better than Karnataka does. Therefore, we recently started our Global Innovation Center in Bangalore, named Campex, the second and the only one outside Sweden in Bangalore. The reason is obvious. The state of startup ecosystem is so profound in Karnataka that the ecosystem actually lends itself to so many other things. Yeah. I acknowledge the presence of Dr. Prahlad Joshi. Yeah. We have also had the advantage of one of the richest talent pools, thanks to the state hosting some of the leading engineering and management institutes. Karnataka is also one of the top states when it comes to labor productivity and also an open society. For a company like ours, inclusivity and diversity is a key component of the culture that maximizes human potential. Today we have reached a level of 24% women in our organization, which is a good level, but we have targeted to have 35% women in our organization in the months and the years ahead. Of course, I have to admit that the accomplishments of the state are a result of continuous initiatives and reforms that have been undertaken over the years. Besides offering a wide range of fiscal and policy incentives for business under the Karnataka industrial policy, the state is the first one to establish IT policies and is also the front runner to establish policies for the emerging areas such as EVs, IoTs, and aerospace. Just recently, the state has cleared the Karnataka renewable energy policy for the period 22 to 27. I believe Karnataka aims to have renewable power generation capacity of 10 gigawatts. As I don the two other hats as chairperson of the board of Swedish Chamber of Commerce in India and Deputy Chairman of CII Southern Region, it is no surprise to me that Karnataka aspires to go further into its growth ambitions as articulated in the state industrial policy. The action and strategies are aimed at clear and ambitious objectives: 10% industrial growth, attract investments of about $70 billion US, provide jobs to 2 million people, and provide an enabling ecosystem for technology, adoption, and innovation. As I conclude, I truly believe that this is very achievable. As you know, thanks to the rebalancing of the global value chains in the world, India is in the midst of a profound socio-economic transformation, and that offers never-before opportunities to the country to fuel growth and to become a larger part of the evolving value chain. And as always, I'm sure Karnataka will play a frontal role in helping country achieve its objectives. If India has to achieve $5 trillion GDP, it would be amiss that almost 10% of this should come from Karnataka, which would be twice as much as it is today. So, ladies and gentlemen, the future is in Karnataka. Come, let us join this exciting journey ahead. Thank you. All the best.
On behalf of Government of Karnataka, I would like to welcome Shri Prahlad Joshi sir, Honorable Union Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Coal and Mines, Government of India. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. So from Mr. Kamal Bali, you all heard it from somebody who's been there, done it all, seen it all, and speaking straight from the heart. So now you know that that is the place to be. And you all are invited there to Karnataka, to the Invest Karnataka program in November. Look forward to seeing you all there. And now for the special address, I have the privilege to invite Dr. Murugesh R. Nirani, Honorable Minister for Large and Medium Industries, Government of Karnataka. Sir.
Good evening to everybody. Honorable Chief Minister Sri Baswaraj Bommai ji, Honorable Sri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Coal and Mines of India, Government of India, Sri Ravi Kumar sir, Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka, Sri Dr. E.V. Ramana Reddy, Additional Chief Secretary, C&I Department, Srimati Gunjan Krishna, Commissioner for Industries, Sri Kamal Bali sir, Dr. Shiv Shankar sir. On behalf of the Government of Karnataka, may I extend a very warm welcome to His Excellencies, all the distinguished guests and media friends present here. I am proud to say that Karnataka has taken the lead in the recoping the business post-pandemic at a faster pace for a sizable chunk of the industrial segment in the state. Though many states in India claim that they are leading in business promotion and attracting investments, but Karnataka continues to be the leader in the country as per the most preferred destination for domestic and more so for the global investors. Ladies and gentlemen, already our Commissioner and Principal Secretary C&I, our Bali sir, already explained regarding the Karnataka and hopes of the business opportunities in Karnataka. Karnataka is one state, many opportunity. Karnataka already, you are aware, we are the highest exports of the IT and BT. we are the highest exporters of the aerospace and defense part. Then gems and jewelry, we are the number one. Already we gave the preference to the semiconductor policy. Recently in Mysuru, they announced approximately in Indian rupees 22,500 crores, about 5,000 employment generation. Already in Karnataka, it's a very good climate, you are aware. Law and order is very good. All education institution, like more than 1,25,000 engineers are passing out. Most of the more chartered accounts are in Karnataka. Chartered company secretaries, PhD holders. Most important is more than 288 R&D centers are in Bengaluru. Globally, it is in one place, it is the largest. Approximately in next, we are conducting Global Investors Meet in November 2022, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. We are requesting you please block your date and please come and invest. Already we are acquiring more than 50,000 acres in Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. Already it is ready for the investment. Already it is no problem for the water, then power supply, everything is ready. We have the very good policy also. Already we made the semiconductor policy. Recently we brought the new industrial policy 2020-25. It is more attractive. Already some of the countries, yesterday we visited His Excellency like Japan, Germany, South Korea and the UK. Excellencies I met along with our team. Almost 1 decade to 10 decades, we have the good relation with Karnataka and India. Most of the companies already most experienced with Karnataka and India. Only our request is, you please come and invest in Karnataka. Already our Honorable Chief Minister, basically he's before Chief Minister, he's an industrialist and he's an engineering graduate. The Industry Minister is also basically, before Industry Minister, I'm an industrialist. We are the second largest sugar producer in India. I am the second largest ethanol producer in India. We know the pain of the investors. We know what problems you are facing in the day-to-day. We are aware of that. Without any problems, we will support you. You will grow together. Already our Prahlad Joshi ji, Union Minister, already whatever the coordination between Karnataka and India, they are always helping us. They are guiding day to day. That is why my only request is, you please come. I would like to that Honorable Chief Minister, my cabinet colleagues, diplomats, senior officials, industry leaders and others for their support and efforts, and look forward to their continuous cooperation in the days to come. I call upon all the industry leaders present here to kindly participate in full force at GIM, Global Investors Meet in November 2022, and join hands with the government to make Karnataka a vibrant economic powerhouse. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka, ellarigu namaskara.
Thank you, sir. And I think with that invitation, everybody will be willing. I now have the honor and privilege to invite Shri Prahlad Joshi, Honorable Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, Coal and Mines of India, Government of India, to give his special address, please.
Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Basavaraj Bommai ji, Shri Murugesh Nirani, Minister for Large and Medium Scale Industries, His Excellency Ambassador, participating countries, and all other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. India is celebrating 75th year of its independence, and Honorable Prime Minister has called it Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Amrit Mahotsav means in Hindi, it is the 75th year. India is celebrating its 75th year of independence, and after Shri Modi ji took over as the Prime Minister, lot of changes have been brought in, which I think you are observing. And immediately after becoming Prime Minister, Shri Modi has launched the campaign Make in India. And we just did not say that Make in India and we just not launched, but we tried to build, create an atmosphere, industrial atmosphere, investment atmosphere, and also create the world-class infrastructure in the country. And so many such reforms have been brought in. And by the result of that is World Bank doing of the Business Report 2020 registered a jump of 79th rank from 142 in 2014. That is 63 rank we are gone up after Shri Modi took over. And several other initiatives also we have taken. By that, India has become the world's most preferred business destination. You may be aware, we have one of the lowest tax rates in Asia. Effective corporate tax has been reduced to 25.17, and further it is slashed. There are two regimes now. Further, it is slashed to 15% for new manufacturing companies. And Special Economic Zone Act 2019 is the first act we passed after we took over second time. Honorable Prime Minister took over second time. This is the Special Economic Zone Act has been passed, and this is also benefiting in so many ways. And driving policy of the stability under the, and you know that retrospective regime also, we have completely scrapped it. There was one retrospective regime which you know well, and that is also we have totally stopped it. Driving on the policy of the stability under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Modi ji, the double engine government, that is the party which is leading in the Delhi, that is in the center, the same party is leading, and Shri Basavaraj Bommai is working under the guidance and the direction of Honorable Prime Minister on day-to-day basis. So naturally, there is a synchronization of the policy, and Karnataka is one of the most progressive states. And you know about the Karnataka and Bengaluru. I need not explain. Probably people who have spoken earlier, they have explained about the Bengaluru. And Kamal Bali has also, when I just entered after completion of my other meetings in Prime Minister office today, we had series of meetings. After completing, I just rushed here because today morning only I came to know that this event is being organized. I came here, and at that time Kamal Baliji was explaining, and Karnataka and about Bengaluru also he was trying to explain you. And Karnataka has achieved the highest economic growth, that is 8 plus GSDP, that is state domestic production, that is whatever we call GDP in the state, we call GSDP in the state, that is 8%. Over the last 7 years, it is continuously 8%. And Karnataka has the good infrastructure, good roads, connectivity, and I think in comparison with other states, 12 airports are coming up. Now we have, I think, 8, and 4 more are coming. I think one is Bijapur, Raichur, and Davanagere, Shimoga. Davanagere also coming up, Hassan. So 5 more, 13 airports, and good rail connectivity. And almost all road connectivity is excellent. And atmosphere, as already explained by Murugesh Nirani ji, the atmosphere in the industrial atmosphere and law and order is extremely well in Karnataka. And also we have many universities, IIT, triple IITs, these are all located in Karnataka, And as far as other infrastructure are also, Karnataka is the power surplus. Even today, Karnataka is power surplus. That's why I call upon you, I invite you, and whatever the Karnataka government takes the decision, that will be supported. As far as investment and industrialization is concerned, central government wholeheartedly it supports us. As a representative of the Modi government, I am assuring you all, and I am assuring the state government also, our support will be always there. I call upon you, I appeal to you, kindly participate and explore the possibility. There will be best possible hand-holding will be also there from the state of Karnataka and also from the central government. The India and Karnataka in particular, it is the best destination for the investment. I call upon you to kindly ask your people, ask your industrialists, investors from your countries to kindly participate in this and explore the possibility of investment. Thank you very much for giving opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you wholeheartedly for your invitation to Karnataka, and I'm sure there are many people here who will take it up. Ladies and gentlemen, and now for the man on the top, who everybody looks at for guidance, support, and direction. Shri Basavaraj S. Bommai, Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Karnataka. I request him to give his presidential address, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. This is good evening, ladies and gentlemen, in Kannada. That is the mother tongue of Karnataka. It has been really a pleasure to spend some valuable time with all the excellencies who are present here, along with the dignitaries on the dais, Shri Prahlad Joshi, Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Parliamentary Affairs, our Honorable Industry Minister, Shri Murugesh Nirani ji, our Chief Secretary, Ravi Kumar, and our ACS, Ramana Reddy, and Shri Kamal Bali, President Managing Director, Volvo Group, Shri Gunjan Krishnan, Commissioner Industries, Shri Shiv Shankar, and ladies and gentlemen. Everything has been said now. I think we should have a good dinner. But before that dinner, a food for thought. With the globalization, the world has become very, very small. The barriers has been broken. Market has taken a central stage. Therefore, efficiency and excellency are the key word for any economic activity. Hence, a healthy competition has been arranged in the international fora. Now the best is going to be rewarded. Therefore, we are, with all our strength under our command, we are proposing Karnataka to the world. We have got a very rich heritage, hence a strong foundation for the future. The rich heritage consists of our great values, values of honesty, hard working, and value of Atiti Devo Bhava, that is, guests are our gods. This is the culture of Karnataka. And of course, the rich natural resources what we have. We have 10 agroclimatic zones. We have got a Western Ghat. We have got Arabian Sea. We have got host of rivers traveling from east to west. We have got all the vegetations which can grow in the entire globe. All the vegetations, you name it. That is the richness of our Mother Karnataka, Mother Earth Karnataka. Having these natural resources and the progressive mind of our common Karnataka men, over the period of so many years, we have built a strong agriculture which led to the manufacturing and which led to the service sector. Not by design, but naturally, the growth of Karnataka has been very scientific, not by design. And Karnataka has always stood for the challenges in change of technologies. Therefore, there has been a natural ecosystem of growth in all the sector in Karnataka. As Gunjan has explained everything, I just don't want to repeat. But I have to say that we were the first people to manufacture machine tools. We were the first people to manufacture the lamps in India. We were the first people to generate electricity, hydroelectricity in Asia. And we were the first people to set up an aerospace unit in India. We are the first people who have gone to the moon through the satellites built in Bangalore, ISRO. Not only that, we are the first people in biotechnology. One of the finest pharma industries are there in Karnataka. You will be surprised. You name them, they are there. We have got finest IT industries. Of course, we are leading in IT industries, everybody knows. If there is another Silicon Valley other than American Silicon Valley, it is only in India, in Asia, that is in Bangalore. We are competing with American Silicon Valley. We are not competing with anybody here. And we have got the best genetic labs. We have got artificial intelligence labs. You name the technology, it is there, very well established in Karnataka. We have got 400 R&D centers, both in government and private. But 180 are the world finest R&D centers. Lot of people, thousands and thousands of people come daily into Karnataka from different parts of the world. Scientists come, executives come, R&D experts come. They come and work silently and create and they contribute because it is a place where we can create. A lot of places are there to live, but very few places on the earth are there to create. And Karnataka is a place where you can create your own world. That's why they said there is a world within worlds. You can create a new world. And people are excellent. That's as Atiti Devo Bhava. all the guests are our gods. Hence, you are, the world represents in this hall now. And you belong to one of the most beautiful countries. And you have got your own success stories. You have got a niche sectors where you have excelled. So one excellent work should join to another excellent work, from one excellent world to the another excellent world, so that it can multiply. So we believe in growing together. We believe growing together. And we are looking forward not only to invite you to invest in Karnataka, we want you to come to Karnataka, and sitting in Karnataka you can create wealth in your own countries. That's possible. And as far as achieving new horizons are concerned, our Honorable Prime Minister always convert calamity into opportunity. And he takes the most difficult challenges and win over them. That has been his hallmark. For example, during COVID time, he took a challenge of vaccination. Lot of established companies all over the world were striving to come out with a solution. He said Indians will manufacture vaccination at the lowest cost, and he achieved it and delivered. Now more than 200 crores of people have been vaccinated in a high density populated country, 130 million, India, which is one of the greatest achievement in this century. He has saved thousands and thousands and lakhs of lives. He converted that calamity into opportunity. One more example I want to give, which is very relevant. During COVID time, we had a shortage of semiconductors. Therefore, our manufacturing sector was hit, automobile sector, electronic sector, appliance sectors. They were all hit badly. He took it as a challenge. And he said that India will manufacture semiconductors. And he has brought out with a policy for manufacturing semiconductors on a mission mode. And he has allotted more than 60,000 crores for it. That has triggered us. And we had a lot of talks, negotiations, and we were able to sign a MOU with the Israeli company. His Excellency was present during the MOU. It's one of the finest company which is going to come to Karnataka. That's to reach the new horizon. We have got a very, very able, decisive, efficient, driving leadership, that is Narendra Modi ji. And that's the greatest inspiration. That is the greatest inspiration and greatest catalyst to work on. Therefore, we have got industrial friendly policies, ease of doing business policies, and now we are coming with a lot of other policies. We have got semiconductor policy way back. Now we got electrical vehicle policies. And another most aspect of Bangalore is highest number of defense R&Ds are there in Bangalore. And you know, after the World War II, if at all anything has been benefit to the world, is the new technologies, which was a necessity or a need during the warfare, has triggered a new technologies both in manufacturing sector, electrical and electronic sector. And these are there in Karnataka already very well established. We have got best of technology in electronic manufacturing. We have got on the table chip manufacturings. We have best of technologies in signals, in power sector, in aerospace, HL and NL in aerospace. DRDO is being pioneer in research organization in defense, which is very well established once again in Bangalore. So I can go on, but it is not nice to beat my own trumpet. To believe us, please come. See, and seeing is believing, experiencing is believing. Kindly come, see, experience for yourself. And then please pitch in your country manufacturers, your country investors, your country entrepreneurs in all the sectors. And this is one good opportunity because we are going all out with all the concessions. And we are confident the way the things are going, the response of all the major manufacturing countries in the world is so fantastic. I was really surprised. I had set up a very, very conservative targets earlier. I said that just saying MOU doesn't matter anything. For me, it should be grounded. And I am confident now, even though it's a very conservative estimate, more than $50 billion investment will come to Karnataka in this global investor meet. That's what our Bala Sahab was expressing about. Therefore, you be part of this 50 billion. Being a part of not only 50 billion, being a part of very, very niche technology and a right kind of ecosystem and build the future. And staying in Karnataka, a lot of people who have come to work have stayed back in Karnataka. A lot of foreign companies have shifted their headquarters. Bangalore is no more IT/BT capital, it is a financial capital, it is a R&D capital too. Therefore, I just want to say that here is one good opportunity for us to work together in the right kind of atmosphere, especially post-COVID. Economic growth has triggered all over the world, more so in India under the leadership of Modi ji. The energy requirement in this country has almost doubled after COVID. That's what our honorable minister now is striving to supply the coal to all the industry sectors. That means the boom is there. And I strongly believe the economic growth will be more than 8%, which has been conservatively fixed by the World Bank and IMFs. I am sure that it is going to cross that. And I have fixed up my GDP as 9.5. And I am confident. We are able to break the barrier, achieve the targets last year. Our resource mobilization was more than the target. That's how I am very confident. Therefore, there is a very business-friendly government in Karnataka. And you have got a very big land bank, you need not strive for it. Ease of doing business will help you getting all the permissions. Tell your entrepreneurs to come and experience. So once again, I take this opportunity to invite your excellencies, diplomats, as well as the businessmen of your country to come and do not only the business, they are in business of business, but let them come and do the business of really building the future. Therefore, let us be part of the beautiful future, beautiful dreams what we have. Be a part of our dreams. Most welcome. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
So the mantra is build with the world, build with Karnataka, and that's how we should all look at it and be there for Invest Karnataka. I'd now like to invite Dr. N. Shivashankaran, IAS CEO and Executive Member KIADB, to give the vote of thanks, please.
Namaskara. Greetings to everyone present today at the curtain raiser event of Invest Karnataka 2022, that is the Global Investors Meet. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Sri Baswaraj Bommai sir, Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, for inaugurating the event with his scintillating presidential address. Sir has been the great support of industrial growth in the state of Karnataka. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my special thanks to Sri Prahlad Joshi sir, Honorable Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Coal and Mines, Government of India, for his valuable special address about the event. Thank you, sir. I would also like to extend my thanks to Dr. Murugesh R. Nirani sir, Honorable Minister for Large and Medium Industries, Government of Karnataka, for his special address, who has been the backbone of the event, working relentlessly to make this event a great success. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Her Excellencies of Ambassadors of Bhutan, Brazil, Colombia, Iran, Israel, Italy, Kenya, Luxembourg, Mauritius, Mexico, Myanmar, Nigeria, Peru, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Tanzania, Thailand, Turkey, Sudan. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable presence. I would also extend my special thanks to Deputy Chief of Embassies and senior diplomats of Australia, Austria, Canada, Cuba, Czech Republic, Finland, Germany, Italy, Nepal, Peru, Romania, South Korea, Sweden, Taipei Economic and Cultural Center in India, United Kingdom. Thank you, sir. Also, I would like to extend my thanks to the participants from international trade associations like Indo-American Chamber of Commerce, UK-India Business Council, Japan External Trade Organization, Indo-German Chamber of Commerce, and Indo-French Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for your participation. So, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Chief Secretary, sir, who has been a great source of inspiration and support to make this event a great success. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. E.V. Ramana Reddy sir, ACS, Additional Chief Secretary Industries, and also Additional Chief Secretary IT and BT, who has been the constant driving force behind this event, who is the great driving force behind the event to make it a great success. I would like to extend my thanks to Srimati Gunjan Krishna ma'am, Commissioner Industries, for her continued effort to make this event a great success. I extend my thanks to Mr. Kamal Bali for his sharing his experience in the state of Karnataka. I would like to extend heartfelt thanks to industry leaders, the media partners who have been participated to make this event a great success. I also thank representatives of various industries associations who are part of this event, like FICCI and other organizations who are present here. I extend my thanks to Manjunath Prasad sir, who is Principal Secretary to CM, and also senior officers of the CMO, and other senior officers from Invest Karnataka Forum who made this event a great success. I also extend my warm thanks to Resident Commissioner Karnataka Bhavan, who is present here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that we come to a close of this session. I'd like to invite all of you on behalf of the Government of Karnataka to join us for cocktails and dinner. Thank you very much.